Have you ever imagined how some paranormal things can affect our lives? We've prepared 10 videos that will astonish you with mysteries. Join us on the journey of mystery and genuine fear, and be aware of the things that we cannot explain sometimes. If you believe in some supernatural forces, you'll be even more convinced that ghosts really exist. In this video, we can see someone on the top of the pipal tree. This tree is considered sacred in many religions that originated on the Indian subcontinent. Pipal trees give fruits similar to figs. In this case, we can see something on the top of the tree that seems out of this world. It looks like a person turned back with hands held at the back. It does not move and shows any reaction. The person stands still and looks to be waiting for something. The people around the tree are confused and they cannot believe what they see. The camera clearly shows someone there, and this event leaves us with many questions. Who was there and what kind of force helped this creature stand on top of the tree in these miniature dimensions? Until we find out, we can still wonder while looking at the video. Going to church should be a relaxing and inspirational moment. But what those believers experienced might not have been captured in any church before. In this video, many termites look like giant bugs crawling all over the church. They're everywhere, on the floor, on the walls, under the benches, and all over the space. However, these believers seem to not care about the bugs around them. They continue with their religious rituals and try to act normally. But they must stop and defend themselves from these termites in one moment. You can see these bugs all over the area outside the church, and this is why many people believe this church is under the influence of bad karma. There might be an exorcist that could fix this problem. We still need to learn how to explain this reasonably. Menger Hotel in San Antonio, Texas is known for some paranormal activities that occur here often. In this video, we can see proof that something strange is happening. The woman recording a video was waiting for the other person to come back to the room. She wanted to find out if there really was some ghost activity there to interrupt the hotel guests. What she found was truly terrifying. She inspects the closets and goes from one to the other. She opens each closet door and puts the camera inside to investigate it.
One of the closets.
Everything seems normal. After she opens the second closet, you can see the inside of it when she turns on the light. There is a bag and everything looks tidy. When she closed the closet door and turned around, she heard a thump.
That's about all there is in here.
She called her partner's name, but nobody answered. Then she opened the door again and turned on the light. What she saw was disturbing. The clothes from the bag were all over the closet, and there was a huge mess. It looked like someone opened the bag and turned it around to create complete chaos.
What?
The woman started panicking and went to open the window curtains. That is when she heard and saw the room's door open by itself.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
She was freaked out and ran away from the room as fast as she could. What a strange experience in the hotel room. She will probably think twice the next time she books a room. Sometimes CCTV footage can help us discover what is happening when we're not around the corner. In this case, what we can see is something disturbing. The footage was taken in a hospital in India, a well-known place for people living there. At the same time, the footage shows what happens near a monastery in this hospital. Some dead souls look like they have their way of reminding us that we are not alone in this physical world. You can clearly see the bench moving all around the place while nobody is visible. The bench is going up and down very fast. After numerous times of going up and down, the bench hits the wooden pole and ends up on the ground. It is on the ground, completely turned around, and nobody was visible to do this. On the other camera, we can see a person who was probably a security guard in the hospital that night. He approaches the object by the wall and notices something strange. As he walks toward the bench, it looks like some supernatural force moves the bench away from the guy. He gets scared and moves backward. At this moment, he decides to leave the area and move to a safer space. What was there moving the objects? Was it something we cannot comprehend? We may never find out. Here, a woman experiences something extraordinary at a local supermarket in China. Some people believe she's possessed by a supernatural force or some creature invisible to humans. Walking down the aisle, she noticed one product had fallen off the shelf. It hit the ground, and the woman approached the item with the intention of putting it back on the shelf. This was the moment when she started feeling weird. It seemed like she had suddenly changed her behavior. She began shaking and fell on her knees. She continued to feel bad, and something was unexplainable when another woman approached her. When the woman touched her, the force seemed to become stronger. The possessed woman screamed, and the woman helping her immediately backed away. Then we can see a man approaching the woman in danger. He wanted to help her and hold her, but her reaction was so strong that they were all put away for a second. However, the man does not give up. He holds her hands and screams at others to help him tame the woman. Two persons approach and hold her arms while performing some meditation techniques on the woman. He held her hand and she seemed calm for a while, until one moment when the woman seemed to explode with supernatural energy, and the entire place was shaken, even the camera in the supermarket. Only after this did the woman calm down and get up with the help of the people. They helped her take the way out, but what happens at the end of the video leaves us speechless. The same item falls off the shelf again, all by itself. Was it some demonic force living there? It was indeed a bad experience for this woman. This security guard believed a new employee had come, and he asked others why nobody had told him the new person would come. Everyone was shocked because nobody should have come that night. But if you look closely at the camera, you can see him standing up, greeting with a fist bump, and pulling the chair for another person. The camera does not record anyone there, but you can notice the mysterious shadows if you look closely. The security guard claimed he had spoken to the real person that night, and the shadows we see on camera could be a reason to believe him. But on the other hand, we truly do not see a clear sign of another person. What happened here could be a real mystery. In this video, we can notice what happens when nobody is there to witness the situation except the camera footage. Here, you can see the tiles popping out from the floor. In the first camera, the tiles pop out in places where the chairs are, and the situation is pretty creepy. We can see also tiles popping out and cracking on the second camera. The tiles under the furniture are damaged and wholly cracked. It looks like some invisible force does this. Some people believe this is simply an uncoupling of poorly installed tiles. In this case, the tiles cannot allow proper expansion and contraction when moisture levels change. However, we may never find out what is true behind this case. This baby boy seems unlucky. He is crying for his parents' attention, but nobody's there to calm him down. He climbed the crib with his tiny arms and legs as he cried. What happened next was out of this world. The baby stood on the crib's edge and balanced on it for a few moments, and for some viewers of this footage, these moments looked like hours. We can only imagine what could happen if the baby fell to the ground. He could get some serious injuries. Some demonic influence appears to hold the baby's feet on the crib's edge. He continued to cry, and in the end, he fell down to the crib bedding. He called his mommy, but nobody showed up. What kind of parents should let the baby cry for this long? What kind of force was there to hold the baby's feet on the edge of the crib? It all needs the answers we still cannot reveal. This shocking footage will make you question the existence of some paranormal activities that can be all around us. In this video, we can see the strange phenomenon that happened at the funeral. You can see a small child approaching the coffin, and one strange thing happens at that moment. The bedding inside the coffin disappears. The footage clearly shows the moment when a child tries to catch the bedding, but it strangely disappeared inside the coffin. All of this happened fast, and not everyone who was there witnessed this strange occurrence. Fortunately, the camera caught this moment, and we cannot even imagine what was happening inside the coffin on that day. The paranormal activities are all around us. In this video, you can see something extraordinary. The girl was playing drums and did not even notice someone looking at her. As she was playing, the lady dressed in white stared at her at the room's door. The lady in white looked creepy and had a strange facial mimic. Only a second later, she disappeared from the door's opening and everything seemed normal again. But who was the lady in white, and what intentions did she have? It remains a mystery. If you found the video scary, share your thoughts with us. At the same time, share the video with your friends, and like and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more mysteries like these. Stay away from the supernatural and be safe. We cannot wait to see you next time.